Hi, everybody.
Howdy, folks.
Welcome to Week 12 predictions of the NFL season. So, we had a Thursday night game. Buffalo traveled to the Texans and lost 19 to 23. Main takeaways?
The Bills have no defense, and it's literally their offense is literally Josh Allen, James Cook, Ray Davis on a couple big plays, and Khalil Shakir.
And
That's
a whole
it.
lot of creativity.
And nobody on defense. That defense got gashed, dude.
Yeah, Josh Allen did not have a particularly great game. He had 2 picks, no touchdowns, 253 yards. James Cook had a good game, 116 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, that 45-yard TD where it's just, I mean, he's just the ultimate slasher right now for the NFL. I think
Yeah.
he's really taking up that role.
And I'm gonna say Will Anderson is better than Micah.
Yeah, he had a phenomenal game. We'll go over to the Texans right now. There's not really much to talk about with the Buffalo Bills. They just
The
look
Texans
stale.
defense is good.
Yeah,
They look,
Texans.
they look the same old. They look the same old Bills.
Yes. I would say that. I mean, the Texans D line is obviously the strength of this team. They got Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson coming off the edge. Will Anderson had 2.5 sacks. Danielle Hunter had 2 sacks. Derek Barnett had a sack. Settle had a sack.
Well, not even that, dude. I mean, they got a good secondary too. Bullock had a good game. I mean, they still have Stingley Jr. and Lassiter.
Kalen Bullock is a really. I mean, he's coming on fat for the Texans. Like he had 2 picks this game. He had forced a fumble. Like he had an all-time great game. He good.
I mean, this defense might be better than Denver's, dude.
No. All right. Yeah. Well, who won in the head-to-head matchup?
Well, who has better corners? Definitely the Texans.
I think
You
we're
have
starting to.
Surtain and
Oh, sorry.
you have Surtain and Riley Moss.
I think Denver has overall the better defense right now, but Texans. I mean, it's like this. It's like neck and neck. It's like one week probably the Texans better, next week Denver's better, next week Texans. But it's. All respect for the Texans, man. Like they're a great defense. I think trading up for Will Anderson was probably the best move they could have made in that draft because it's looking. If it would have been when Will Anderson and Stroud, I wouldn't have complained about that. But Will Anderson
He looks
definitely
like-
was. Wow, what a
He
slam
looks like
dunk.
he looks like what they thought Clowney was gonna be.
Yeah. I think if Clowney went
But,
to
I mean-
Alabama instead of South Carolina, he probably would have been a lot better of a player. Just being
Yeah,
honest.
I mean, look, the Texans. I mean, they're above 500 now, so they could still make playoffs if anything unforeseen happens. But I mean, the Chargers play them soon, so I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah, Texans defense really carried this game. Davis Mills just did what he had to do. He had 2 touchdowns, no picks, just didn't turn the ball
He's
over.
a backup. He's a backup. Just did
Will,
backup things.
Will Marks had 16 attempts for 74 yards, kind of firmly took control of that backfield. They're going to give him a
We now
big
see
workload.
why Damian Pierce is now on the waiver wire.
Yeah. And the Bills' defense is just, they're getting gashed against the run. And
Well,
the
all
Texans,
injured. I mean, losing at Oliver was big for them.
yeah.
That was big.
Yeah, and I feel like the Bills are just gonna struggle the rest of the season, especially on the ground.
Are you out of McDermott?
I never really liked his tenure, to be honest. He just feels so stale, and it feels like that offense has like nothing fresh going on. I like Joe Brady,
I mean,
but I think
the
Sean
only
McDermott's
thing-
getting stale.
The only thing I think McDermott's still living on is I think he wanted Josh Allen. And I think Bill's ownership, and I could be a little bit wrong about this, but I think Bill's ownership wanted Josh Rosen over Josh Allen.
By the draft,
And I think McDermott. Well, Josh Allen went later, didn't he?
okay. If Josh Allen wanted, yeah, Josh Rosen was the 10th overall pick, so they could have had him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like he talked him to get Josh Allen over Josh Rosen.
I don't agree with that take, Taylor. But anyway, I think that they made the great pick with Josh Allen, but
Yeah.
it's more so that it doesn't really feel like the Bills' offense is very good outside of a few players, which is concerning, especially with Dalton Kincaid out. Because now it's like they have Shakir and James Cook and a bunch of guys.
By the way, they could have won this game last night. Josh Allen completely missed a wide open tight end.
Yeah, he missed a few. He missed a few plays at that last drive where he threw the pick. I mean, they were looking like they were gonna just drive down the field and Josh Allen's just gonna be special, and it just caved.
He was getting hit all night, dude.
I think this
He
is a
was
sign of
getting
things to
pummeled.
come for the Bills, especially if they go up against good defenses. Let's just say this: I think the Bills are going to lose Denver if they play against Denver in the playoffs. Let's just say that. I don't think
They
the
might
Bills
lose the first round, dude.
Yeah, if they play Denver the first. They play Denver the first round, and they play. What else? They play the Texans the first round again, maybe. Ravens defense been playing a lot better the past couple weeks, so. We'll have to
Well,
see, man.
the Bills have now slid below the Chargers, so the Chargers are now the 5th seed.
Yeah, we'll have to see for the Bills. Like if it's not beginning, if the seed isn't getting hot already, it's warming up because
For McDermott, yeah.
Buffalo
And
is
'cause
not the same.
Here's the thing. They're now not the only ones in that division now.
Yeah, especially with the Patriots looming large. I don't think the Bills win the division. Let's just say that this isn't going to be a cakewalk like they used to think it was. Because Patriots are for real, and yeah, you have to take them serious. Okay, out of the Sunday slate, we have the New York Jets traveling to the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore is favored by 13.5. Over under is 44.5. The Ravens are minus 1,000 on the money line.
So this is not going to be a hard pick for us, right?
I feel like the Ravens and the Jets are in just two completely different places. Ravens have to win out. They have to run the table. They have got to win out. And they need every tiebreaker they can get. If their only tiebreaker is going to be scoring, they have to take that route. So I'd say give me the Ravens like 42-7. This feels just like a classic just smash.
I'll say 35-10. I'll be nice to the Jets, but because I mean they have Tyrod in, and that usually gives them a little jump. But this team is, the Jets are in trouble. They've been in trouble for a long time.
Dude, they gotta have Tom Brady on the Jets for this game, and I think the Ravens still blow them out. The Ravens have this is a battle of wills, and the Jets have no will. They're out, whereas the Ravens have everything to play for.
And you'll trade your two best defensive players to try to win this season. You do that because they're trying to, build a better team.
They're trying to tank.
Yeah.
They're trying to lose. It doesn't like this is gonna get obvious now for the Jets, I feel. Next, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to the Chicago Bears. Watch the Jets pull that one off, by the way. Watch them pull it off. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to the Chicago Bears. Bears are getting 2.5 at home. Over under is 45.5. Bears are minus 148 on the money line.
Is Rodgers playing?
I believe that Mason Rudolph is going to play, but
okay, that
he's
might
questionable. He was limited. He practiced on Friday, so I think he's going to play.
He has to be. I mean, it's the Bears.
I think 2.5 means they're probably thinking Rodgers is going to play.
I'm thinking we're taking the Steelers on this one, dude.
Really?
Look, the Bears have been having a good run offensively. Their defense is still pretty bad.
Yeah. Caleb Williams has played really well the past couple weeks.
I know he's been playing pretty well, but I mean, eventually they got to hit the brick wall at some point. I think that's in the Steelers. The Steelers play old-fashioned football, and I don't think. I don't look. They're making a playoff run too because they got to keep the Ravens away.
Yeah, I'd say. This is really tough because I still feel like the Bears have a really great shot at winning this game. So I'll go Bears. I'll lean towards Bears in this game. I'd say give me the Bears 21-24 or 24-21.
Give me the Steelers 28-14.
Slight under. I like Caleb Williams. I think he's been playing a lot better.
Do? You were out on the start of the season.
I was, and then Ben Johnson. I was out on Ben Johnson more so than Caleb Williams. 'Cause I feel like he was just not calling the right plays for Caleb Williams. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh okay. Well, now they're designing like two plays in one. So they have the initial play call at the line of scrimmage, and then they have the Caleb Williams add-on, which is if he rolls out of the pocket, then they could call another route. That's how Roman Dunze's gotten open. It's been nice to watch, really. It has been, but it's not a very glamorous offense, and it relies on a lot of comebacks, which is not ideal. But next we have the New England Patriots traveling to the Cincinnati Bengals. Patriots are getting 7.5 against the spread. 49.5 is the over/under. Minus 355 on the money line.
Yeah, you're not kidding. There are some bad matchups this week.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you
Jamar Chase is out, so
see-
that changes a lot.
yeah, and their offense is cooked. I think.
Already bad. Their offense is already bad, and now they just lost
Yeah.
their best wide receiver. Actually, their go-to wide receiver.
Vrabel's got the boys humming, and and this is New England coming off a mini bye week against the Jets, so they just get another cupcake matchup.
You saw Joe Burrow's practicing now, right? That means nothing. I mean,
Yeah.
just sit it out. Joe, it's over. Just sit it out. Just get healthy, dude.
Joe Burrow can throw for. We've already seen him. Joe Burrow can throw for 500 yards, and it still wouldn't matter. They'd still find a way to lose this game because their defense is that horrible. And
Exactly. Their line's not good either.
yeah, the Patriots' offense is cooking right now. I mean, they're absolutely cooking, especially since Travion Henderson has been taking over the lead duties for that offense. Their running game's good. Their pass game's great. Drake May's in the MVP conversation.
Blowout, dude. This is
Yeah.
a bad blowout. I think.
I don't need much to convince me that this is going to be not a good game. So give me the Patriots. I'd say they win 30 to 10.
I'm gonna say Patriots 35-13.
Yeah, I
think
think
it's
that's going to be a high
blowout.
scoring game for sure.
Well, for the Patriots, I mean.
Yeah, for sure.
Good lord, another bad one.
Yeah, next we have the New York Giants traveling to the Detroit Lions. Detroit are 12.5 favorites. Over unders 50 and a half, minus 900 on the money line. You give me Detroit for one simple reason.
Give me Detroit.
For one very simple reason. The New York Jets defense is literally the worst against design runs and rushing efficiency. And when Detroit's running the football, Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs scores 3 touchdowns.
Just looking at the advantages on the second page, it's just Lions.
Yes. It's insane. Like this key advantages chart is a great chart because it really just tells you, like in a nutshell, what to expect from these teams. And it's just
Look, the Giants too hurt.
yeah,
They got nobody left.
Detroit might put up a 40 burger or 50 burger on this team, but
I mean, to fire their head coach. I mean, yeah, no, the Giants are just. I mean, the Jets too, but the Giants are just in a bad spot.
lost their exciting running back, lost their exciting receiver. Jackson Dart's had 4
Quarterback.
concussions this one season. I'd say give me the Detroit Lions 42 to 14.
I'm gonna say the same score. I was actually about to say that same score. Yeah, Lions 42-14. It will be nice. Give them 2 mercy touchdowns. Unless, of course, there's another Jameis. This is one of those random Jameis goes like 5 touchdowns and 3 picks kind of game.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not always possible with Jameis Winston, but I think Dart's
is.
in. I think Dart's in.
Why? Just sit him. You're 2-9. You're
him
not
reps.
going anywhere.
Get him reps.
You're already out.
Get him reps. That's what I'd say. Okay, next we have the 4-6 Minnesota Vikings traveling to the 6-3-1 Green Bay Packers. I always like to point out that tie. The Packers are favored by 6. Over under is 41.5, minus 278 on the money line. I think the Packers have got this one in the bag. This doesn't
I think
strike
so,
me
too.
as a Kirk Cousins goes to Green Bay and puts a whoop ass,
Pulls it off.
whoop ass on the Packers. Yeah, yeah.
I would agree. Because one thing for sure, J.J. McCarthy's not that good, dude. I
He's
think we
really
just need to be honest.
underdeveloped. Yeah, for sure. He does not.
Well-
he doesn't run his offense well. He's not seeing the field well. He's holding on the ball for too long.
Well, no, it's just that. Look how many interceptions he's had. He's never even played that long this season.
Yeah, he's
He hasn't played
hesitating on
against
these
his-
plays.
He's got a lot of he's got a lot of interceptions. First off, don't give yourself a nickname. We brought this up before. Don't give yourself a nickname ever.
Especially if you haven't
Don't
proven
call
anything.
Yeah, like
You call
if
yourself 9 if
call
you
your-
won a Super Bowl or an MVP. How about that? You call yourself 9 then.
Yeah, you gotta earn
Anything
that one,
before
dude.
that-
You can't just call yourself a nickname. My alter ego. Shut up.
If your alter ego can't exceed your win total, I'm sorry, you don't deserve a nickname. If you can't get to
Yeah.
9 wins, you don't get a freaking nickname, dude. That's just ridiculous. That's very self-centered of him to say that. I'd just say that.
And look, I know the Packers had their struggles, but the the Vikings are flailing right now. I mean, like they're 4-6. They get look, maybe Brian Flores will call up a good defense. Maybe he'll figure it out, but I don't see it right now, dude. Because I mean, again, Justin Jefferson's upset. He's really upset because he's not getting the ball at all because J.J. McCarthy can't get him the ball.
Exactly. He's been flat. That's the only thing I can say of J.J. McCarthy. He's won a few games. He's won a few surprise wins, but he's been flat for the most part.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, the Packers, people keep asking questions. The Packers are actually ready to win something like a championship or win anything major. And I think this is where they're like, okay, well, we need to start separating ourselves from the pack, for lack of a better term. So I'd say give me the Packers. I'd say 27 to 14.
I'm gonna say I'll take Packers 23 to 17. Maybe Jordan Mason will get a couple touchdowns, or
Anything.
Aaron Jones, or anything. Yeah.
I wish they would start running the football with him a little bit more, but we'll see.
Same here. I don't know why they. I'm surprised Aaron Jones is still starting.
Yeah.
This
Mason's
one's
been a
gonna be
better rusher.
interesting.
Yeah, the run game for the Vikings has been their strength for the most part when they actually are doing it, but they just call a lot of passes with JJ McCarthy, and it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
All right, next we have the Indianapolis Colts traveling to the Kansas City Chiefs. 8-2 Colts versus 5-5 Kansas City. Colts are the dogs, the road dogs, plus 3.5. Over under is 50.5. The Colts are coming off of a bye week and they're not favored in that matchup, especially with the Chiefs having a.
Dude, they love the Chiefs way too much, dude.
Well, okay, well this line is based on the market. It's not based off of what they think is going to happen. I'd say,
but still, bro. I mean, like, why? They're 5-5.
Yeah, this feels like a trap game for even. I think even if the Colts weren't as good, this still feels like a trap game for Kansas City. With the Colts coming off a bye week.
Cameron, 2 words: Jonathan Taylor.
That's right.
The Chiefs can't stop him. They're not gonna stop him.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, and I think Daniel Jones doesn't have to be special. He doesn't have to throw for 300 yards. He doesn't have to throw for 3 touchdowns. He just has to rely that Jonathan Taylor is going to do what Jonathan Taylor does. And seeing the Denver game last week, Denver could have absolutely ran the ball a lot more than they did. And I feel like the Colts are going to give Jonathan Taylor that kind of production. I feel that Kansas City is going to get down too quickly, and they're not going to be able to catch up, especially with the Colts defense kind of being a good matchup for the Chiefs. Like, their corners are all good matchups, especially with Charvarius Ward and Sauce Gardner both on the field. Like, I'm not sure that the Chiefs really have an advantage against any place for the Colts. So Patrick Mahomes is going to be just special. But I feel like this screams Jonathan Taylor scores another 3 touchdowns. So, especially coming off a bye week, it's like they got fresh legs now. It's like, dude, he's and this is a big game for the Colts now too, because this is. Remember, I said it was a psychological win for Denver to beat the Chiefs. This is a psychological victory for the Colts if they win, because it's like, okay, now we beat the old class of the AFC. Now we'll move on to bigger, better things.
That's the weird thing. The Colts have beaten the Chiefs before when they were in the Frank Reich, is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird game.
Yeah, and they weren't even that good, and they beat the Chiefs.
Yeah. So maybe it's just one of those things the Colts just know how to beat the Chiefs. But yeah, I'm taking the Colts here, dude. I think they're gonna curb stomp them. They curb stomp them bad.
What's the score?
I'm gonna say 28-13.
I think Daniel Jones is still gonna be pretty good in this game too. Like that's the crazy thing about the Colts. The fact that the Chiefs are just favored just because they were the AFC champions last year does not strike. They're a 500 football team this year, man. Like, they're not very good. So I'd say give me the Colts big time. I'd say Colts win 31-17.
Right.
Okay, next we have the Seattle Seahawks traveling to the Tennessee Titans.
Oh my gosh, we had like maybe one good matchup so far.
Yeah, Seattle is favored by 12.5. I think the Colts and Chiefs games are going to be pretty good, but
that's
Colts
it. That's all
Seahawks are favored by 12.5. Over under is 40.5 minus 9 on the money line. 12.5 point favorites with an over under of 40 points is insane.
Yeah, 48.
Do we even need to talk about? Yeah,
say 48-3.
Is anybody on the Titans for this game? Is anybody on the Titans? I really want to know if anybody's on the Titans. This just feels like.
I'm gonna try, dude. Like, just
is any of the public on the Titans? I think everybody thinks that the Seahawks are gonna pound them. They literally, there's only 2. And the key advantage is there's only 2 stars that aren't filled in for the Seahawks. They're literally best against everything. A defense is crazy, and they're playing against Cam Ward and a bunch of nobodies. Yeah, so I'd say give me the
And
Seahawks.
Cal Bradley's out now.
Yeah, this game, this he feels like a classic Seattle, like they scored 35 points in the first half and then coast to like a 42-point victory. They just don't do much the rest of the game.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna change the score. I'm gonna say 48-12. Maybe they'll get maybe they'll be lucky and get 4 field goals.
Yeah, if you have any capability of betting in the first quarter, I'd take the over in the first quarter for sure. I feel like this feels like Seattle blows out the team in the first quarter and they just go home.
It might be 28-0 in first quarter, dude. I'm not even lying.
Yeah, that's what Seattle's been doing all season. They've been doing it all season, just going up like 35-28 in the first quarter.
The Titans feel like just do it, just get this over with.
So, yeah, we have
Make it quick.
Unfortunately,
Just
we gotta
make it
show up
quick.
we gotta show up for our paychecks.
Like, these guys just beat us so we can just run the clock out and go home. Please.
All right, next we have the Jacksonville Jaguars traveling to the Arizona Cardinals. Interesting matchup.
I hate the Jags so much.
Jags are favored in this matchup, 2.5. Over/unders 47.5, minus 148 on the money line. I actually think that the Cardinals are a lot better with Jacoby Brissett, so I don't know why.
I think so too.
I don't know why they're favoring the Jaguars. Jaguars only really looked good last week and against the Chiefs,
Yeah.
ironically.
Well, yeah, they looked good because against the Chargers because they had no O-line.
Right. Yeah. I feel like the next gen stats for this game are kind of skewed in the Jaguars' favor because Kyler started most of the season, but I think over the last couple weeks we've been seeing a lot out of Jacoby Brissett, so I'd say that this game's gonna be a lot closer than the Jaguars would like it to be, but I feel like it's gonna be kind of underrated defensive matchup. So I'd say give me the Jaguars 23-21.
I would say Cardinals 42-22.
Are you taking the Cardinals win?
Yeah. I think the Jags are going to expose this game.
Oh yeah, here we go. We got ourselves a tank bowl. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Next, we have the Cleveland Browns traveling to the Las Vegas Raiders. 2-8
Who
versus
makes
2-8.
these schedules?
The NFL, dude.
This
Is
is
Shedeur
just like-
Sanders is the starter for this game?
It's like just get shot or stabbed is
Yeah.
the choice here.
Yeah, exactly. Would you rather get burned or drowned?
Neither. Like
It's like, yeah, I'd rather watch paint dry than watch this game, to be honest.
like can I just vote for? Can I just predict a tie again?
Yeah, maybe it would be. Shedeur Sanders
be
is the first
stupid
start, so this might be one of the highest watched games for this particular time slot and these two
For
particular teams.
Boulder, Colorado.
Yeah, I don't think that this is going to be a particularly great matchup, to be frank. Raiders are favored by 3.5. Over under 35.5. Raiders are minus 192 on the money line. Raiders feel like
trash.
this feels like the Raiders defense and the Browns defense is going to really lock it down this game. So I'm going to say give me the Raiders 13-10. I don't think Shedor's that good. I think Shedor's that good.
I don't think he is either. I might pick a predict a tie, bro.
Yeah, I'm not buying the hype.
I'm not buying the hype for either. Remember, Karen, there's still Geno Smith.
Yeah.
You have to deal with it. He's gonna throw a pick this game.
Yeah. Well, probably both of them are going to throw picks.
How many sacks do you think Myles Garrett's gonna get?
I don't know, 3, 5, 6, 10.
Maybe.
Raiders O-line's
And then-
trash. Raiders O-line's
And
horrible.
somehow still lose by 30 points.
Yeah. Raiders O-line's horrible. I already said my
Oh
score for
my
this one.
gosh,
I'm not watching this
I'm
game.
having a hard time picking this because both these teams are just trash.
Well,
I hate the Raiders, but I think Jency's gonna have a good game. I'll just be contrarian. I'll take. Well, actually, no, I want the Raiders to win because I want the Raiders to win so they get like, oh yeah, we beat a bad team, and then they play the Chargers next week and get throttled. So I'll go with the Raiders. Begrudgingly, 13-10. I don't think it's gonna be high score. I think it's gonna be shit.
Okay, next we have the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to the Dallas Cowboys.
Give me Philly. Just give me Philly, dude.
So, last week, the Brian Schottenheimer sat CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens because allegedly they couldn't hold down their alcohol in the casino.
They're out partying at Red Rock, by the way.
Yeah, Red Rock.
What's Red Rock?
Red Rock's a good spot. But
Good casino.
I would say that that's probably true. Because why would they bench him? Like, they missed curfew. Why would they miss curfew?
Yeah,
because
they
probably were out partying too much. What are you doing? You're out partying too much. Oh, I know how to hold my liquor.
Hey, look. They played pretty well.
It's like, dude, you're an athlete that probably doesn't drink a lot outside of
Karen,
being an athlete.
Been a lot of. Karen, what is it with this? There's been a lot of like I mean, you heard about Ayuk today, right?
Yeah, he hasn't been showing up to meetings. He avoided lost $25 million bag because he literally wasn't doing the bare minimum. It's like, what is going on with these receivers, man?
Well, remember last year there was a story that the Patriots they said like, yeah, we're no longer pursuing Ayuk.
Well, yeah, because they probably did their homework.
I think we figured out why. I think we just figured out why.
Yeah,
well, other than that, Keon Coleman got in trouble. He was a healthy scratch last game for the Bills. Abdul Carter, same thing. He apparently slept through a meeting.
It's just,
what is going on?
What's going on
now
is that
now we got these two. Like, what the hell?
Well, I mean, the Ayuk one doesn't really make much sense to me. The Abdul Carter one is like, dude, you're brand new to the NFL. Like, you should probably not be doing that because you're gonna get cut.
Yeah, well, I remember the brief time I played in college. I remember one thing my coach told me. He's like, never see them win without you.
Yeah, right.
Because once they see they win without you, they're like, okay, maybe we can, maybe we roll this other guy. Maybe we don't need you.
Yeah, availability is your best ability in the NFL. That's 100,000% true.
The Ayuk one is insane.
Yeah. Lost $25 million bag. He's showing up to meetings. He wasn't even playing.
But I will say, going back to this, about Pickens and they played better.
Yeah, they went off. Yeah, they went off. Maybe they need to do that more often. Yeah, maybe just in a rest of the first half and then just play in the second half.
Break curfew, and then just come back. Look, I think it's a lot. I think the Cowboys are fool's gold. Let's be honest. I mean, they've beat a lot of bad teams. Okay, good for you.
Yeah, the fact that they're only dogs by 3 doesn't really make much sense to me. But Philadelphia's offense hasn't been particularly that great, but this feels like a get-right game for their offense.
Yeah, I know, I know they've been great, but there's Dallas' defense.
It feels like a get-right game for the Philadelphia Eagles. I feel like this is where they really start to just prey on a bad defense.
Who's the under? Huh? Actually, who's the under? Wait, who's predicted to win?
Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
But only by 3. Yeah, but only by 3.
I mean, look, these division games are kind of weird, though, to be honest.
Yeah, they're always a lot tighter than that, but I feel like Philadelphia's defense hasn't been, or their defense has been playing great, but their offense has not been playing that particularly well. So I think this is where they get right against a bad defense.
What are the odds John Carter gets ejected again for spitting Dak?
We'll see, man. We'll see. Dak
He's getting mad in this game, too.
Yeah,
that's why I'm saying they might win.
Yeah, I think this might be a Jalen Carter, 3-sack game. I'm going to say Philadelphia's going to win 28-20. Slight over.
I think it'll be close, too. I think it's going to be 20. I'll say 23-21, Philly. I think it's going to be close.
I think slightly under. Interesting. Okay, next we got the Atlanta Falcons traveling to the New Orleans Saints. 3-7 Falcons versus 2-8 Saints. Penix is out for the season. So this is Kirk Cousins' experience.
Maybe for his career, dude. Holy cow, dude. He's had so many injuries.
Think about this. The New Orleans Saints are favored by 2.5. Over-under is 40.5, minus 135 on the money line.
Look, I know it's not... Shuck played pretty well last week.
I know. And Atlanta has not been playing well over the past couple weeks. They have not been playing well at all.
Insane, because look at their offensive talent.
This feels like a Tyler Shuck 3-touchdown game, man. I might be buying. I might be buying in. Yeah, I might be buying in for the Saints.
I might be too, but first off, these matchups this week are terrible. These are the worst. This is probably the worst.
I know. This is the worst season. It's gonna be a quick week.
This is the worst week I think we've ever covered in terms of matchups. Yeah. There's maybe one intriguing game, maybe 1 or 2 intriguing games, and then everything else is oh, this is bad.
So I'm just gonna pick a score. I think the Saints are gonna win 21-14. Very vanilla game.
Look, I believe in Kirk Cousins. Oh wait, it's prime time.
No, it's Sunday afternoon.
Is it Sunday afternoon?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a Monday night game. I don't know what. Oh, I was looking at the Monday night schedule. Looking ahead. Oh, in that case, I'll take Atlanta.
All right.
Because this is when Kirk Cousins shines, when the cameras aren't the brightest.
All right. What's the score?
I'm gonna say 27-23. Keep it close. These division games get weird.
Okay, next. Actual good matchup. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are traveling to the Los Angeles Rams. I feel like the Bucs have been on the road for a lot of these marquee matchups, like the Lions, the Seahawks, now the Rams. A little unfair for the Bucs, but this is how the schedule rolls.
I might just take the Rams here, dude.
Yeah, Rams are favored by 7. Over under 49.5. Minus 355 on money line.
Look, I
like
love the
the
Bucs.
Rams right now.
I love Baker, but dude, they've been the injuries are really starting to catch up. I don't think we're going to see. It doesn't sound like we're going to see Bucky Irving back this year.
Yeah, his injury just keeps. The injury just keeps getting worse and worse. It feels like.
We still haven't seen Godwin yet. I don't know what's going on with him.
We saw him for 2 games, and then he was out. Then Mike Evans might be back before any of them. Mike Evans might be cleared for December.
I'm probably gonna pick the Rams look like a Super Bowl favorite right now. I gotta go with the Rams, and I think it's gonna be high scoring.
Well, yeah, Jamel Dean's out for the Bucs now.
He's out.
Look at this list for the Bucs. Son Reddick's out. Yeah, Bucky Irving's still out.
Jamel Dean's a big loss, dude. He's a big part of their defense.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it just
Teddy Bridgewater is out too.
I don't know. Meanwhile,
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it just feels like the Rams are just humming right now. I'd say give me the Rams. I'd say 35 to 28. I still feel like Baker can score points, but
yeah. I think he can too. But they're slowing down, and that's not good.
Yeah, I'll just take.
And maybe they'll surprise me. But I'm gonna take the Rams. I'll take the Rams like 31-13.
And finally, for a Monday game, we have the Carolina Panthers traveling to the San Francisco 49ers. 6-5 Carolina versus 7-4 Niners. Niners favored by 7.5. Over under 49.5. Minus 375 on the money line. Brock Purdy's back for the Niners. You think so? I don't think it's that intriguing. I think the Niners are gonna kill him.
You think so?
Yeah, I'd say give me the Niners 24 to the Carolina Panthers 10. I think it's a stinker of the game.
Well, here's the thing: the Carolina Panthers aren't far behind the Bucs now for the South.
Yeah, they have everything to play for, but they're playing against the Niners and going on the road.
And they are getting healthy. The Niners are getting healthy now at the right time, so I do give you that. I'm gonna take the Niners 34 to 12.
34 to 12. Yep. That's our Week 12 predictions, everybody. We'll see you next week for our Week 13, our Week 12 recap. Then Week 13 already, man.
Already.
Matchups of this week. Pittsburgh, Chicago should be pretty good. I'd say.
Find some.
I'd say.
Cardinal,
Tampa Bay Rams, Carolina, San Francisco might be intriguing. Colts, Chiefs, but outside of that, man, there's a lot of stink.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad matchups.
We might see some upsets, but I'm not confident that we will. I think this feels like a very chalk week.
Yeah, and our teams are on bye, so this didn't help the week.
Yeah, not as much pizzazz. But anyway, we'll see you later, everybody.
Have a good one.